Welcome everybody, bienvenue, wuhun tse, and I'm here to take you through IronRidge's story and its high-grade lithium discovery in Ghana and large-scale gold discovery in Chad. Standard disclaimer. Just a quick corporate snapshot. So IronRidge is listed on the London AIM market. We've got a market cap currently around £60 million. And we've got a healthy treasury, having just announced a capital raise last week for an additional £5.4 million. We've got a very supportive major shareholder base, which includes the DGR Global Group. It's an ASX-listed resources project and company generator. Assor Limited, which is a JSE-listed South African iron ore, manganese, and ferrochrome miner. And Sumitomo Corporation, a Japanese conglomerate. This puts us in quite a unique position as a junior. We've got the exploration expertise with the DGR Global Group, the mine development expertise with Assor, and the funding and marketing expertise with Sumitomo. In terms of our focus, we're focused on Africa, gold and lithium portfolio with our projects in Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Chad. We have legacy assets too, which include the iron ore in Gabon and bauxite in Australia. But our focus is well and truly on our gold and lithium portfolio. So I'll take you through our most advanced project, which is in Ghana, a high-grade lithium spodumene pegmatite discovery. So Ghana has always been the focus traditionally been the focus of gold exploration and West Africa generally. The Birimian terrain is well known to host large gold deposits. However, we know now that it's also highly prospective for lithium pegmatites too. Recent discoveries up in the north of the Birimian in Mali, including the Goulamina discovery in excess of 100 million tons of high-grade lithium spodumene pegmatite, are testament to that. However, we felt that the rest of the Birimian is also prospective, and through a top-down geological review process, we identified an opportunity in Ghana, which we've now secured, and that's called our Cape Coast Lithium portfolio, and some opportunities in Ivory Coast. Our focus on our most advanced project in Ghana. So the Cape Coast Lithium portfolio is located literally within 100 kilometers from the capital, Accra. The area where we're drilling currently is within 100 kilometers to the operating deep-sea port of Takoradi, and the deposit footprint is within 800 meters of the national highway. So you really can't get a better position than that from an infrastructure point of view. The Ivory discovery, as it's called, is our main area. We've completed our first phase of drilling. We completed just over 8,000 meters of drilling. We've intersected broad and continuous high-grade lithium intersections, and we're now in the process of testing some of the surrounding targets at Abonko. A busy slide here. These are all of our drill intersections to date over the Ivory discovery and some of the highlight intersections. Now, these are very broad and high-grade lithium intersections, including highlights of 128 meters at 1.21%, 56 meters at 1.7, 111 at 1.35. These are very significant, and it will help grow the Ivory discovery into a significant lithium pegmatite discovery for Ghana. In cross-section is characterized by steep dipping vein-like, dike-like morphology, and in all of our drilling to date, we've intersected coarse, visible spodumene, being the preferred lithium mineral for end users. In addition to Ivory, we've got massive exploration upside. We've got all of our project portfolios around Ivory to the west, and we've got the Eji-Simanku discovery up in the northeast. We've completed high-resolution heli magnetics and radiometrics. We've completed in excess of 15,000 soil samples using our press and LIBS technology. And we've identified multiple additional targets, which we're in the process now of following up on the ground. So in summary on Ghana, what we've got is a high-grade results in drilling, and it's spodumene dominant. It's just one of multiple untested lithium pegmatite discoveries in a rediscovered lithium pegmatite field. We've got infrastructure. We're within 1 kilometre to the highway, within 100 kilometres from the operating deep-sea port of Takoradi, and we've got through-going grid power. And all of this is in Ghana, low-risk, pro-mining jurisdiction, and something that's new and different from gold, so very compelling. So that was Ghana. Now something completely different. Chad it's not well known in the investment space. However, we see massive geological upside here. So I'll quickly take you through our Chad story, where we've made a large discovery in the Dorothy Project. So in terms of Chad, most of the exploration on the African continent for gold has really focused in the Birimian to the West African Craton, and for copper and base metals down in the Congo Craton. However, just north of those and in between them, you've got the Sub-Saharan Metacraton, which is similar geology, similar rocks, and similar potential. However, it's massively underexplored. You're starting to see some new discoveries coming out from the area in the Nubian Shield, and now that whole province is starting to open up, as we've seen in Sudan. On the Chad front, we've secured 900 square kilometres of highly prospective tenure. We believe we've identified what's an intrusion-related gold belt, which is globally significant. And Chad hasn't seen any exploration really in the mineral space. It's been a focus for oil and gas, where there's been a lot of investment in that space by Glencore, Total, Chevron. So our most advanced project in Chad is Dorothy. This was discovered by a large area that covered 3 kilometres over 1 kilometre with artisanal workings. And there you can see characteristic, what we call the main veins, which are steeply dipping quartz veins with visible gold, coarse visible gold, and what we call the sheeted veins, which are shallow dipping sheeted veins, also with visible gold, but which covers a much more extensive area. We've completed almost 15 kilometres of trenching over the Dorothy target over the last 2 years. We've completed air mag and regional soils, and we've had SRK on site doing detailed structural mapping. Dorothy, some of the highlights on our trenching results. These are significant intersections and a new discovery. 84 metres at 1.66 grams per tonne gold, and up to intervals of 4 metres at almost 20 grams per tonne over our main vein zone. Through the trenching, which you can see there, those vertical lines, the longest trench on that project was 1.2 kilometres. That's a huge trenching program, and something that I've never been involved with at this scale in Africa. But we now have good continuity between some of those trench intervals across kilometre strike distances and up to 300-metre widths. So we're really looking forward to take this to the next level, which will be drill testing. Just to try and understand the project a bit more, this a schematic cross-section, conceptual. You can see the shallow dipping sheeted vein structures, which we've tested throughout our trenching, and the steeper dipping main vein zone. We don't just have Dorothy, we have multiple repetitions to the north where the artisanals are uncovering new zones of mineralization, including Guere, Kalaka, where we've got field teams on the ground now, and Nabagay. So we believe we're going to see repetitions of Dorothy along that 40-kilometre strike of the Dorothy Shear. And as a final piece, our Ivory Coast portfolio. This is our pipeline of grassroots projects and project growth. I won't go into too much detail, but basically the Birimian has been the focus for gold exploration. Ivory Coast is surrounded by multiple producing and operating mines, and however, Ivory Coast has been sorely underexplored in that regard. It's seen a tenement pegging rush, and we've managed to secure a significant land holding on both the gold portfolio front and our lithium portfolio. We're focusing along major gold-bearing structures which host producing mines or large multi-million ounce discoveries. And we're advancing this pipeline through our grassroots programs, air mag, soils, trenching, which is currently underway now. So thanks very much for listening to the story. Feel free to come and ask any questions. We're at stand D5. Thank you.